Hey y'all, what's up? It's Crybaby. We in the building with
Fina.
And you watching Paparazzi TV. So we're gonna get to the thick of it really quickly.
Okay. I see you.
I was talking to you a little bit already off camera.
Yes.
She's amazing, guys. Like amazing. You hear me? Amazing. To tap in with her after this interview. Tap in with her for sure.
Tap for sure.
So before we start this interview, not even an interview, this conversation,
Facts.
I want you to let them know, where can they find you?
So you guys can find me on Fina Musiq. So it's FinaMusiq. And that's on all platforms. So add me, follow me.
Follow her. So I would say we were already talking about the English, the Spanish music. So tell me a little bit more about, how did you start music? What started you? Did you start off with English music? You know, like, talk to me about that.
So, it's kind of tough. I started singing at 3 years old. 3 or 4. I sometimes confuse the age, but it's one of those ages.
Too young.
Yeah, it was too young. Like, I've been singing since I can talk. And when I first went for the music career, it was definitely in English.
Okay.
Then I took a little break for a couple years, and now I came back, and I'm in the Latin industry. So I
That's
did a whole
awesome.
crossover, and here I am, spicy.
Was that like a whole full-on Hannah Montana moment for you, where you're like, okay, I started off and my identity was English, now I'm gonna reinvent myself? Or how was that for you?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a reinvention. In my mind, I never thought I was going to come back to do the music industry.
She wasn't gonna come back.
Yeah, I wasn't going to come back. In my mind, I was done. And then one day I just woke up and I said, I'm gonna sing in Spanish. And here I am.
And how has it been going for you?
So far, so great. I can't complain. Everyone has been loving all of the songs. So far, we've had 3 releases. Sola, El Desquite, and Bebe Sota. There's a 4th one coming, but I can't, throw the goods out just yet.
Can't disclose any info.
And everyone's just been loving it. Like, I'm overwhelmed with all the love, even in the English industry.
Yeah.
It's insane. My song plays even on 105.1.
Yeah, that's the thing about music right now, is that no matter if it's English or Spanish, if your vibes are killing it, like, everyone's gonna be, right there with you. Like, yeah, she's hot. Like, I love this, Do you ever think that you will come back to the English side and potentially, like, mix it up a little, surprise your fans?
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh, that's
absolutely. Definitely.
That's amazing. And where do you reside, if you don't mind me asking? Like, where are you from?
New York City.
Queens, baby. Okay. Yes, we in here. Queens in the building, in the Bronx,
Queens
baby.
in the building.
Okay, period. So how do you think you being from Queens has impacted your music? Like, would you say your music is a product of your environment? Would you say, I am a Latin American woman and I'm from Queens and this is my dude? Like, this is just who I am. Like, how would you describe it?
I think this is just who I am.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because like, even though I'm from Queens, I don't identify myself only from Queens.
Exactly.
Like I'm kind of New York.
Yeah, break out that box.
Like I'm New York. And then I'm also super Latina too.
I love that.
So it's like a mix of just me.
Period. Straight Fina. You hear her? Straight Fina. So your latest drop was Bebe Sota, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Bebe Sota. What's that about?
So Bebe Sota is about a really baddie. Like, imagine just baddie. She owns everything she does. She moves like she's just the baddest.
She knows she's the baddest thing.
You know what I'm saying? And she's pretty much letting them know, you want the hottest girl out there? It's me. Like, that's pretty much what it is. And then another thing about Bebe Sota, she's talking about all that ass that she got too.
Oh, that ass.
Yeah, so, Bebe Sota's not a skinny girl. Bebe Sota is a thick, thick, thick girl. And she has all this ass, and she's okay with it, and she's happy about it. And she's even letting you know, check that butt twerk while you at it.
Yes, girl.
Yes. So it's a very sexy song. It allows women to just, it's super feminism.
Feel
it's
yourself.
super like sexy and outgoing and just like be who you want to be.
For the ladies.
Yeah, it's definitely for all the ladies. So
I love that. And the video, what was the process of the video for you? How was making that? Like,
so that was actually so much fun. You've seen the video, I'm guessing. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you look at the video, it literally just seems like we're just all together having a really good time. We really were.
Oh, that's amazing.
It felt literally like a real party. Like,
you're
it felt
capturing
like
the moment, not making a video.
Yeah, and then the crazy part is that it was a mix of all these different models that came in for the video, and it literally felt like I was just in my backyard with all my homegirls, just having the best time. We had the cars, the foreigns, the pool, the floaties. We had the drinks.
Feeling like that bebesota.
Yeah, it was
like,
all female. So it was like all this female empowerment, different countries, different colors.
That's
you know what I'm
beautiful.
saying? It was just a vibe. Like, it was as much fun as it looks like.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And as for the writing process and getting in the studio, you were telling me that it's a little bit of a process. How is that normally? Well, first we can start off with Bebesota. How was making and building up Bebesota like? What was that process like?
So it's, everybody has a different process. With me, it's kind of simple. It's just either I get a thought, write it down, or just kind of just get it done, Me and my team, we kind of just work as it comes in. The beat came on. We loved it. We did it. And then actually, a lot of people don't know this. We actually switched the original beat of Bebesota too.
Oh, okay.
So just because we wanted more flavor, we wanted like more
More
of that
spice.
playero, almost like that back in the day playero feel.
Okay.
So, it's just kind of like a very simple process, really. It's just feeling the beat, feeling the music, and just kind of being you.
And how often would you say is, like, how consistent would you say is your process? Like, are you constantly writing? Are you getting blocks often? Do you even take your own time away from music just to give yourself that space?
Yeah.
Like, talk to me. Who's Fina?
Yeah, so definitely constantly working. We're always constantly working. There's the music industry. In order to be relevant, you have to keep dropping music, and just, just constantly staying creative. I definitely take mini little breaks, even if it's just a week where I just kind of disconnect.
Right.
And it's more for the creative side. I feel
Healing.
like, just kind of like healing, take it in, reset, boom, have a different idea. Because if you're constantly boom, 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 you're going to get the same sound over and over. You're going to get the same words over and over. You're going to get the
Right.
same feel.
You need a reset.
Yeah, sometimes you just kind of have to disconnect. I like traveling a lot too.
That's amazing.
People mention to me, well, you travel a lot. And I say, well, I travel because even when I travel, I get to see different people. I get to be around a different culture. And now I get inspiration again. You got to constantly keep yourself fresh. It's like a relationship. You got to keep it different, keep it, rolling.
Keep it exciting.
Yeah, exciting.
Something
see different things in order to create.
Right. Wow, that's beautiful. That's amazing. And leading into this next question, what makes Fina? Like, who or what inspires you, and what inspired you to begin with to even start following this dream of yours?
So it's weird. I actually had no one to inspire me to follow the dream. I just, again, since 3-4, I just knew this is what I was made to do. Like, I woke up and I would sit there with a toothbrush, with a remote control, anything I could grab, and start singing and force my grandma, my mom, anybody that would watch to sing, and I would perform, and I would mimic at the time Selena. So I do love Selena. She's definitely an inspiration. But to start singing, it just kind of, it was in me, it was just like, so that is Fina. When you ask, what is Fina? Fina is music. Fina is happiness. Fina is entertainment in total, energy, vibes. Like, that's Fina.
And I feel that from her radiating off of her, like right now sitting next to her. You guys wish you were here because it's amazing, honestly. Like, God bless it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Literally, bless your journey. I really hope, this goes so far for you.
Amen.
Like, it's already she's already on the way, guys. Like, by the time you see this, she's gonna be like probably on a red carpet.
Oh my God.
You got this,
by
girl.
the time they watch it, I love it.
They
Manifestation.
That's it. That's how you got to do it. And yeah, that's really beautiful. Like, wow. So now that you say, Fina is music, Fina is this, like, this is, that's the way to end it right there. Like, there's, need you say more, you know what I'm saying? But there's a little bit more, because now from where you started, what would you feel, or what would you want to be next? Like, what would you say is, well, this is where I'm headed. I don't know about y'all, but me, I'll be here.
Well, I mean, I've been pushing, kind of like the record more. I mean, I'm home. I'm New York. So the United States, I want to start moving forward more to Latin America, and kind of having my presence more felt in Latin America. So that's definitely the next niche that I want to do. Maybe start even traveling out there and do some press out there and move around in Latin America and just kind of like, hey, Fina has arrived.
Yes. That's awesome.
So that's where I have this whole thing going next.
Okay. Well, that's actually amazing, because I relate to that, like, super, super heavy. I would say, like, even me as an artist, I think that should be a lot of artists' next steps, is to kind of travel with your music, show as many people as you can, get those ears, get those collaborations if you can, those business built, like that, those business relationship buildings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't even talk
here.
No,
sometimes you just get tongue twisted.
Yeah.
You just gotta recollect yourself.
So
Aquarius energy.
yeah, it's all the energy. It's coming out all at the same time. Honestly, beautiful. Again, really, it's beautiful here. So for my last thing to ask you, and not even really to ask you, I guess, would just be to hear, because right now I can say from everything I've spoke about, you're very inspiring. You've inspired me already. Yes.
I'm so happy.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's the goal, to inspire.
And that's a beautiful thing. So what would you tell that 3-4-year-old Fina now, being where you are?
You're exactly where you thought you would be.
Period.
And there's so much more coming for you.
And what would you tell other kids, even not kids, like even ladies like us, you know, around our age, watching you, that you have inspired, or you're continuing to inspire, you know, what would you tell them?
Don't give up.
Period.
If you need a break, that's fine, but come back and finish what you started.
Yes. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh.
I'm about to make myself cry.
Stop. I'm crybaby. Okay, that's me. Well, this is beautiful.
Oh my God, it was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on the show. No crying. There really weren't many makeup, so there's nothing to drip, but still.
Okay, these lashes, they might fall, okay?
No, not the lashes.
One more time. Let them know where they can find you.
Hey, so this is your girl Fina, and you can find me at Fina Musiq with a Q, so that's FinaMusiq on all social network platforms.
Tú andas en busca de la más dura de los weekends, la que tiene los poderes, la que no cualquiera tiene. Soy una bebesota, papi, con la novia grandota. Mira cómo me rebota, dime con cuánto tú te botas. Yo sé que tú te alborotas. Soy una bebesota, papi, con la novia grandota. Mira cómo me rebota, dime con cuánto tú te botas. Pa' que este culo te denota. Papi ando sádica y bien suelta, un poco lunática y envuelta. Contigo rompo la ley, si tú me dices ok. Un perreo de marquesina, tú y yo pegado pasando saliva. Yo sé que tú tienes la iniciativa, pero esta muñeca es que te domina. Yo haciéndote y tú, yo haciéndote